Taurus, hi. I'm going to do a general reading today. As it's a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, however, I will be doing an extended, and the information for that is in the box below. Also, just a few announcements. I am open for personal readings right now. And that's another thing. If they do relate, quite often it might be an idea to, just check in and get a personal reading. But also, I'll be doing personal readings, and the information for that's in the box below. And I'm also doing once a week. I'm doing element readings around element love readings, and I'm also doing a reading on soulmates, and another reading on prosperity. Okay, that's it. Let's get going. All right, so I'm going to start with the Celtic Cross, and I'm using the Llewellyn deck. I will be drawing clarifiers on this and also cards from the universe to see where it's going. And then, as I said, also an extended reading. Okay. So the card from the universe, Ten of Cups. Nice. I'll just draw a card on that. I've got the Ten of Wands. Whoa. And the Five of Pentacles. So it feels to me like this is about coming in from the cold for you. Like you've been on your own for a while, and the universe is acknowledging that, and it's acknowledging that it does have something there for you. And, happiness and joy and permanence is there. So we'll see, where that goes, why that Five of Pentacles is there. We've got the Queen of Cups showing up in your immediate past. And heart-wise, I feel like you're ready for emotional commitment. We've got the Four of Swords. So I can see where you're coming in from the cold again, right? But during that time of being on your own and just kind of feeling like you didn't know where you were going, you didn't, kind of wandering from moment to moment, place to place, and not feeling like you're accomplishing or accumulating or building towards anything. And then the Four of Swords is that it was hard to be clear during that time too. It's hard to focus, it's hard to think, but you did have sort of time and things, trying to sort of envision a different reality for you. And that's where the Queen of Cups comes in. And the Queen of Cups, I feel like you have moved into that place in you where you've worked through stuff and you feel like you're ready for, commitment in a relationship. You've got the Ace of Swords above you now and the Ace of Cups below. So, let's just draw some clarifiers on that Ace of Cups. So really getting clear, like super getting clear. And as I said, during that time with the Four of Swords and, being able to, you've also done a lot of meditating. There's a rebirth card here. There's new kind of, it's like a new reality appeared to you in a vision, okay? Where I feel like something is showing up to show that there's an end to this kind of things being on hold, things taking time, and there's an end to that because we're moving into the Four of Wands, which is that commitment again to kind of harmony and happiness and joy. So it's a lot like the 1111 card. So it's almost like waiting for that kind of dimension to open and doing your part by believing in it and by being ready for it, okay? You've got the Seven of Swords on you now. So I still see a little bit of process there, and then the Page of Swords. So I do feel like you've moved from where you were and where you were, kind of struggling and, kind of having to, defend yourself and be, kind of that warrior energy, and now moving and taking, what you've learned from there and moving beyond that. And the Page of Swords just kind of holding your position and waiting to see where you're going to go next, because I kind of feel like you're, kind of on the edge a bit of that, because you've got the two aces showing up here. So new energies coming for sure that are already, one is in your environment, not your environment, kind of your sphere, and the other one is at your base. So the Ace of Cups, like I said, the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups seem really firmly there, and then the Ace of Swords is kind of like still kind of clarity is still a little bit off. Like it's coming, but it's kind of hovering around, this vision that you have of harmony. Then you've got the sun and the temperance showing up in your near future. So the sun is like getting that clarity, getting that illumination, feeling like the universe is really working, towards moving you into that place of love and harmony. It's with you, it's at your back, it's lighting up the way. And temperance is okay, be patient because you've got the sun there, it is coming for sure. And in the meantime, the temperance is revealing some of the kind of deeper inner longings that you have that maybe have been hidden up until now, that you're now beginning to kind of bring to the surface. And this is kind of on a soul level. This is like really deep stuff. And then the Page of Wands. So we've got, the 2 pages showing up here. We've got the Page of Swords, Page of Wands. So this is definitely, a new beginning starting. And just being cautious. You're being cautious with the Page of Swords, where you're holding your position. You're not rushing. You're taking your time with temperance. You're getting perspective. And with the Page of Wands, you're communicating, you're putting things out, and you're waiting for messages to come back. And then you've got the High Priestess. So intuitively, I think you are really connecting with the sun and getting that clarity on an intuitive level. And with that, feeling like you know what you want to pursue now. Like you're ready to kind of move towards your kind of destiny of love and heart fulfillment, and feeling like life, is starting to unfold for you, and you're okay with it. You're ready to be able to move into it more and more all the time. Okay, so it's not just the 5 of Pentacles here anymore, where you're just kind of wandering. But now, as things are coming your way, you're not letting them override. You're not letting them overwhelm you. So you're not having to hold them back. Okay. Then you've got the Page. Oh, you've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got 3 pages here. So the Page of Pentacles is already sort of ideas around creating abundance in your life as well. So we're looking about the Ace of Swords with ideas around clarity, Ace of Cups with, ideas around love and creativity and opening your heart. And then the Page of Pentacles is ideas around, beginnings of kind of how to make money, how to do the practical abundance things in your life. So that's just beginning with the page. And then I've got the Empress there. So trying to find a way where you can use your intuitive kind of collective creative energies to put out into the world in a way that's going to then bring back kind of success and money and abundance. Okay. Then we've got the Queen of Pentacles in your environment and the 2 of Swords. So figuring things out, making some decisions here around how, once again with this Page of Pentacles, how to create that in your life where you're feeling, combining the feminine with the ability to look after yourself too. And quite often that's financially, and I think in this situation it could, abundance, it is financial here. And then in the position of what you want, the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, so this is wanting security, wanting stability, wanting abundance in your life. And then trying to figure out how to get it so that you feel more confident and more secure in that way. And already starting with the page to figure out how can I do that with, my creativity, and how can I create that then? Because and then you've got the 3 of Cups as the outcome. So we'll look at that more, and how that translates, because I think what that's about, it's about engaging in, I'm just trying to get clarity on that. I'm going to draw a clarifier on that with the Knight of Wands. So I kind of feel like things are starting to come your way and come towards you, and you're trying to figure out how can I, and going back to when you were younger and you were able somehow to be able to always take advantage of opportunities that came your way in terms of creating that for yourself, like a job, like, money, like abundance, security. So you do have a history of it, and I think you're kind of looking at that and going, I'm going back to when I did have that kind of sense of adventure around it and felt more confident. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, and I will look at that in much more detail in the extended reading, because that's interesting for the outcome. So I'm going to draw a card from the wisdom, from the Wisdom of Avalon. And we've got the stag card showing up here. So the stag is about pride and leadership. Now it's a male energy card, being a stag. So kind of wanting to, the universe, I think with the information, I'll just draw one more so we can get a little more clarity on it. We've got partnership. All right, there we go. So because you've got the Empress showing up here, what the universe is saying is that this is about calling in, your counterpart, which is the stag, to or hear the stag calling you, even like being called, because that represents partnership. Then that's the combination of the masculine and the feminine. Okay, so finding the right partner, the partner that will pull it all together with you, because you're kind of ready to do, the divine feminine, and now, but you're incorporating the divine masculine too, because the stag hasn't shown up yet. We don't have that partnership quite yet. So you are definitely pursuing it in yourself at this point. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, and if you do resonate with it, check out the extended. If not, I'll see you next week, Taurus.